All right, so this is the letter. I have not played this game. I have seen a Let's Play of it when it first came out, like a few years ago.
Okay.
So I know exactly one way it can end. I don't remember any of the specifics about how that happens. So
Meanwhile, I haven't even heard of this game. All I know, like, Scott wouldn't give me any information about this game. He just told me it's spooky and it's a visual novel.
yeah, I learned about it because Jesse and Dodger played it. And that's about it.
Yeah, that's all he's gonna give me.
So go ahead.
All right, let's start this game.
Cat's playing.
Oh,
Ugh.
that was spooky already.
Prologue. The Ermager Mansion.
Ermagerd.
Ermager Flip Flurps. It was built for Lord William and Lady Emily Ermagerd of Luxbourne, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Aristocracy that helps people, I call bullshit.
Sus.
Under the influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town, and almost no one got popcorn lung from the coal mines. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague.
Oh no.
Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermagerd. ... The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard of again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legends, and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears.
All right, so far we got the stereotypical spooky manor.
In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax.
Beginning of a horror movie.
With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Okay, so hold on. Briar Realty, like Briar Patch. We've got a haunted mansion. This is just Disneyland. Hell yeah, get some churros.
Yum. Sell churros to the ghosties.
Hell yeah. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse.
Oh. Boop, boop, boop.
Good luck. Good luck. Who dies first before the main character comes in? Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe her.
Oh.
Are you there?
Wait a minute.
Where are you?
Hold on.
What?
Voice acting. Get that shit out of here. Where? All right. Yeah, that'll be you.
Hello, Isabella. Are you there? Where are you?
Go ahead.
All right.
A familiar, jittery voice comes from the other end. I wonder if you can just spacebar. Oh yeah, you can spacebar.
Oh, that's so much better.
Isabella.
Oh, hey, Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Geez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that, so hurry up and get here. This place is huge, a bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know, I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Oh. so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Geez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. I'm just saying, ghosts aren't real, so that hand on your shoulder is totally fake. And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
Well, joke's on them. That cuts their health too. No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
Pause. Another one?
There's what?
This has happened before. How does one stuff a dead body in a sofa either way?
That,
Seems like it wouldn't be very well hidden.
I feel like if you're in real estate business, you've seen some shit.
Yeah, in the walls?
Yeah.
But like in a sofa? Not even a full couch, just a sofa.
Oof.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up, you only saw a murdered corpse. Anyway, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored here on my own.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that? Oh, okay.
All right. Look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look. Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Who should take this?
I'm trying to figure out what kind of voice she would have.
Well, she's got pink hair but a stern look, so that's conflicting information. Pink hair says bubbly, stern look says stern.
Let's see.
I already used the British voice.
Rose, the one you said who trained you for your job back when you started? You're working together again? Just for this property, we've been scoping out that big mansion down at Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. BRC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon. Wait, mansion? That spooky one you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back? Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job's a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living. As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle. What's so funny? Nothing. It's just I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it just sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about that place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it.
I just noticed there's so much boob jiggle on her when she changes poses. Oh my god. At least like...
Alright, the hand... Thankfully the arm wouldn't shuffle your boob.
Yeah, no.
I honestly thought you'd back out. Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
Working on commission,
They're desperate, I'm desperate. It's perfect.
says the artist.
A sympathetic look crosses her face. You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow and you could pay us back whenever. I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect when she has that expression. Becca, I've noticed you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
She's a teacher.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it. Here we go again. You're not my mom, Mom.
Not my mom?
No. I eat
What?
I'm gonna say
What do you want?
I eat other things too. Hey, I eat other things too.
Oh shit. We've got relationship statuses.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster, the same one I'd use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me. That's not going to work on me, and I saw when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
I'm reusing them. What?
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet?
Cupboard.
Cupboard.
Alright. That's fun. Cupboard.
Excuse me. I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her. Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamp on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year. In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Bella. She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile. What am I gonna do with you? She says this to me. She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact word.
Group mom.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing. I already told you before, you're always free to reheat the food in my fridge. Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me ever since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no, you know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself. You and your pride, but suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though. I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse, just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca.
Nobody wants something like that to happen, so get accident forgiveness from us.
We may argue a lot about small, petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial.
Pursuit.
Becca's movements, when she takes a quick glance at something behind me, snaps me out of my thoughts. Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending and my students will be back at any minute. We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
What?
You bet. With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on next week's lesson plan.
Lesson plans.
Or trying, at least. Yeah, those were the days. Her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. This is precisely why I followed her here.
Oh no, she's got the consumption.
For someone who makes a habit out of worrying for other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself. Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish. Put on a mask. Oh, hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain. I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now. You shouldn't even be working right now.
You're gonna get your kids sick.
You're gonna get everyone sick. And before you know it, it'll
Patient
be
zero.
pandemic times. Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better. She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her when she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
Drink.
Drink the meds. All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time.
Hey!
Hey, welcome. I'll see you later, okay?
We got another
Going
person
good.
in our chat.
We got Spooky Mansion, now we're gonna go sell.
Yep.
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me. Look who's playing the mother hen now. Rebecca! Okay, I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom. Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts.
Just trying to figure out what some of the notes in the back there were, because like that's a classroom.
I just saw one that's like sports day.
Yeah, just blah, and career day with a freaking like guy in an iron mask. But there was one that just said cleaners, and the first one said Joblo.
Yeah, furniture shopping. Yeah, like at least it didn't take us when we did the furniture shopping like forever ago. It didn't take us too long to find a couch.
Oh yeah, she's responding to the chat, which no one will be able to see on YouTube. So yeah, it's like, so not to derail this, but furniture shopping sucks, says one of our personal friends. And yes, it does. You constantly feel like you're about to get scammed.
Furniture stores, man, they're always a little bit sketchy.
Yeah. Especially because like you can like go in and like I've literally done this before where I go in specifically opening the door just enough to not have the like the bell go off. They still just fucking hi there, and I'm like, how do you know?
What are you looking for today? Nothing. Please leave me alone.
Privacy from you. Go away. Get out of here. Just get a broom out of nowhere. Get out of here. Shoot.
You just start spraying water at it.
They melt.
I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Luxborn City knows of it, including every bit of rumors surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious, sidelong glares.
Glances. But yeah, just anytime you mention that place, oh, that mansion up there, you don't want to go up there. People come back from there and they don't come back, and like, it's not the same. It's a value. Quote Achievement Hunter.
I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even if the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have been a lot harder to sell otherwise.
I like the detail of the birds just flying by.
Oh yeah, and the clouds are moving.
The clouds are moving. That one makes sense. That's a nice parallax thing. And
Birds.
the birds. If I had done it, I probably would have had a few different formations of birds but that's also probably just me being a nitpicky bitch, and a company would probably just be like, nah.
I just want to notice that one of the signs says Zarbucks.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's actually like Zarbucks too. There's a hidden C.
Yeah, Zarbucks.
Like Russian czars.
I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse at the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination.
Sleepy
Might as well
sheeping.
get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the management's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has a way of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again.
Hold on, I just want to check something real quick.
Yeah.
What is this? Isabella.
So we can't.
I can't check anybody else right now, but Rebecca we increased a little bit, so I'm guessing that these are the starting / like what they are supposed to be?
Also kind of sus that Rose is not on there.
Yeah, well, she's a coworker.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, is it good that it's above that line, or is it bad that it's above that line? Should we be trying to keep it on the line, or are we trying to get them to full?
I don't know. Yeah.
And then we also have this.
Undiscovered.
What we got here?
Alright, what's...
Birthday, May 28th, Gemini, 26 years old. Height, 5'2".
Oh, she's short.
She's still got a few inches on you.
No, she doesn't. Dick.
Occupation, estate agent. Nationality, Filipino. Religion, Roman Catholic. Education, fine arts, undergraduate.
Cinnamon rolls.
Let's see. Likes cinnamon rolls, dogs, food, police, procedural dramas. Oh, so she's going to be the detective of the group. I'm
Oh,
guessing.
she's the third child among 7. Dang.
Shit. I don't know what this word is.
Me neither.
Teleseries? Is that like a telenovela?
Maybe.
Is that like the Filipino version of telenovela? Comedies and karaoke. Who doesn't like karaoke when drunk? Let's see. She's the third child among 7. Daughter of a laundrywoman and a jeepney driver. Sure, that's probably a thing. She went to a public school and was an average student, but took to art easily. Yo, that's almost like me.
Yeah.
I was an awful student.
Yeah, like, did you notice that the phone is still buzzing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're just leaving her while we're reading about a story about ourselves.
Yeah. Eventually, she pursued a degree in fine arts, as encouraged by her father. However, fine arts as encouraged by a parent?
Aww.
Interesting and not normal. As encouraged by her father. However, when the man was diagnosed with a terminal illness, she had to stop studying to make money. It was Isabella's aunt who helped her get work overseas in order to earn more money than a local job could get her. Rose Cooper became her mentor as soon as she started as an agent at BRC. It's been 5 years since she met her neighbor Rebecca. She met Ashton during an unfortunate incident involving her first sale at Delvin Court. I'm guessing that's the body. And later, Zachary through him. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Can't click any of these to get anything yet. Okay.
Phone. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway. Rose?
Oh. Oh my god.
Pretty boy.
Dude, we know a K-pop star? I guess it'll be me.
Yeah.
Guess again.
That voice. Ash.
Yeah, hi, what's up? Gotta catch 'em all and all that. Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Chopped off my hand, got a chainsaw. Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah, I don't know any other characters named Ash besides those two, so I don't have any more pop culture references. He even called me in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool, I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 5? 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Oh My God's Mansion open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermagerd Mansion?
You know? The big Jacobian?
Jacobian? I'm
Jacobian?
guessing?
That big Jacobian mansion. Jacobine. At Ansem Village. I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On my there. On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up.
You freak out when you see dead bodies. What a fucking coward. That's you.
Alright. Ash chuckles, and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it. Ashhole.
I like that. That's funny. That's good. I'll see you later. Did you fucking change my name in your inner voice? Fuck you. I see that. I see it there. I'm psychic.
I would love it if she changed her phone contact to say that.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Put in a robot, he could be a pro-tech.
Put in a robot, he could... Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Burning finger.
Whatever. Bye. Stupid Ashhole. Always teasing me when he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough.
What is the thing from like Gundam or whatever? Like, I'll fight you with all of my love, my hate, and all my anger. Whatever. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know Gundam at all.
I just remember it sounds real stupid even in context. Anyway.
It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yet despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. While Ansem Village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow, it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
The same, but darker. Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look.
And a literal slap to myself.
I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him, as if something hasn't been said yet. Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either. You don't go up that road. No one ever goes up that road and comes back. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived there, despite inheriting it. I mean, it could just be that it's fucking old.
Is the upkeep worth the cost?
Yeah. Houses come with taxes. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it. Maybe it just wasn't in their style. Maybe they wanted an apartment in the city.
Not everybody wants a mansion.
Could you imagine the fucking electric bill?
How much cleaning you'll have to do.
You'll need to get a fucking live-in maid.
Yeah.
There's so many rooms, so much dust.
But maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know. Anyway, I'm Scruffy, the janitor. Beep beep.
He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected that conversation to take a turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus in commission, One way or another, I've got to sell this property.
Listen, Isabella, there's absolutely no shame in running away, you fucking coward.
There's better ways to make money. Okay.
No, I was shaming her.
Okay, asshole.
Thank you. Did you see how fucking, like, anime boy hot he was?
Yeah.
I wish. My god, all I'd need to do to get a girlfriend is just step 1 foot into an anime convention. Everyone would be like, whoa, hey. How do you look like outside of the Deku cosplay? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Anyway, the door is ajar when I get to it. However, while my own copy of the keys dangle uselessly in my hands. Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird.
Just like, she looks at the keys, not needing them. Well, never need these again, throws them into a bush.
We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone, careless.
Oh, that's true. I would have to kill my clan to get them looks. Or would I just need to do that to get the Rasengan? I can deal without the Rasengan. I don't even know what that does. I just know the name.
Entering, what greets me inside leaves me gaping.
Wait, no, it's a Sharingan. Rasengan is a different thing, isn't it? I think Sharingan's the eye thing. Rasengan is the Kamehameha of that series. I don't know. All the fucking words are so similar. Fuck that show.
They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies.
And yet they kept the paintings and
of
portraits that obviously no one would fucking want.
Yeah. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it is going to eat you alive.
Alright, calm down.
If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again. Then why are you here, Isabel?
Anyway, I gotta get that fucking paper.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, bitches.
Woo!
Rose? I call out. Rose, I'm here. Where are you? My voice echoes softly throughout
Billy?
the hallways.
Billy, are you in here? Alright, I'm gonna get naked and take a shower.
Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number.
Yeah, or, demolish the condemned. You could, yeah.
Yeah.
Just break it all down, sell the real estate. Just sell the land.
Might still be a little spooky haunted. If there's ghosts.
Well, it depends. Did they move the bodies or just the headstones?
But the number.
Oh, I got this.
Okay.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
What do you mean has not been recognized?
I mean, has not been recognized, stupid bitch.
We were just talking a while ago.
Not my problem.
It's not like she was eaten by the house, right?
No, that's an older movie.
Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away.
Specifically an older movie with weird, early 2000s mocap that looks way fucking dated. Story's still good, though. Monster House. Anyway.
Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I'll dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please don't fucking try again, idiot.
But to no avail.
Would you like to hear my definition of insanity? Why is that their first explanation? Also, why is the chandelier swaying? That's a good question, actually. Guess it could just be a drafty ass house. It's 100 years old?
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe
boy.
they installed AC.
Oh, that would be nice. I'm sure they hate it. I'm sure the ghosts hate it.
Yeah, it depends. Like, where does this take place? Is this in, like, England? Because then if that's the case, AC probably not as much of an obvious thing to add. There's a lot of places in the UK and Europe in general that still just don't have AC.
Yeah, and I always forget that when, like, if I'm on the internet and people from the UK are complaining about the weather and it's only like 80 degrees or something Fahrenheit,
Mhm.
and
All they got is windows and fans.
I'm just, you think that's baby shit, but then you forget that we're Americans with AC everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Yeah, we're a young enough country that almost everywhere has AC, except for like some places in New York and such. And yet we're not a young enough country to replace our shit with the metric system, because apparently that'd be too expensive to replace on all the signs. Just do it gradually.
Rose, if you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps. No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She could be anywhere.
She could be fucking murdered! She's just standing in the entryway, by the way. She's just standing in the entryway, has been alone for maybe a minute, and is freaking the hell out. Just, oh my god, I'm gonna be next!
Ashhole was right. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, actually, there are some places in the US that don't have AC. Just because normally it's not needed.
Oh.
Yeah, literally had a heat wave this year in Seattle when they were like, shit, not everyone has AC. That's right. Okay, well, fuck me and my Midwestern ass. Apparently I'm uncultured. Who guessed? I could have guessed that the person
Who's from Middle Illinois.
Yeah, who could have known? Anyway.
Yeah. Taking a couple steps forward, I notice something move above the grand staircase. What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving if you don't come out.
I'm leaving you if you don't come out. They're dating?
Oh.
Dude,
Nice.
Isabella, don't date your coworker.
Especially
Not your boss. That's a power dynamic.
Yeah, it's a weird. Yeah, it's just room to get messy.
No.
Not coming out, huh? Fine, I'm going. Okay. Okay, that's a lie.
There'd be no movie if that's the case.
She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's all right.
She's your coworker. Oh, God damn it.
Growing desperate, I try to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. This is gonna be spooky.
Please, Lord.
Please, Lord. Yes, finally. Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you? She doesn't respond.
Rose, stop playing the sleep to static noise video. It's cutting you off.
She doesn't respond.
Rose,
There's also
please.
heavy static coming from her side.
I know it's a nice ambient sound, but come on.
I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I get an answer from her. Rose, come on. Where are you? A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down.
I'm at Tick. You're at the set of the Tick?
What? The attic?
I didn't think that got another season.
I never heard. Oh yeah, the tick.
Yeah.
What? The attic? Why? Crap. It got cut off.
Dude, do cell phones even make that noise? That's
No.
more of a landline thing, isn't it? Just doot, 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 doot.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion of the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all the places, she just has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses.
Surprisingly, there's actually a lot of careers that involve strange abandoned houses. I worked for a freaking, historic site touring place, and I had to work in an old abandoned house. 2 old abandoned houses, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, one was a Frank Lloyd Wright house, and one was the house of a poet that nobody remembers.
Oh yeah, you did mention that one.
Only had to go to that one once. It wasn't very busy.
Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me.
Hello there, Isabella. I'm the grand hallway. Look, it's the birds
It's
again.
the same birds.
We're following you. We're the actual evil masterminds.
It branches out to 2 major wings of the mansion, the east and the west wing.
Okay, well, the windows are open. I guess that, 1, probably no AC. That or they're trying to air out the building because it's old and musty. 2, explains why the chandeliers are rocking around. There you go, bud.
Yep, we got it. There are 2 attics here, one on each side. What?
They got a pinball machine up here. Come on up, Isabella. Rose, probably. That's a good one, Oxy.
But the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room.
I'm sorry. There are people who like going into stuffy storage rooms, are fine with it, have no opinion on it. Sure. Like it.
Oh,
They take that opportunity and go, hell yeah!
This is my favorite room in the house.
Fuck yeah!
No one can hear me cry in here.
No one can hear me. This is my fetish!
Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase, though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made up of old stones and covered with thick coating of dust that kicks up in the air with every step.
Dude, you got a thick coating of dust in this room? Hell yeah, now it's a party! I'm gonna do a line of dust. Oh!
Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall.
I don't think you need to thank God for it being still daytime. I think you need to thank the sun and how space works.
With how old the place is, there is no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Sheesh, they did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Who wants to sleep here?
Probably the butler.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It looks exactly the same as it did the last time I've been here. Full of dust, worn out, and faded by time.
Just hold on. Echo, stop playing spooky sounds. Just cuts off. Alright, cool.
Odd. I thought they cleaned everything? Did the crew miss this room? Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No. It couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake.
Yeah, because no one has ever thought that they were alert and awake and then found out they were dreaming. Every Friday, or not Friday the 13th. Fuck it, never mind. Nightmare on Elm Street.
And I'm sure she said she's here. Is this a prank?
Well, technically you heard I'm at Tick with a bunch of ellipses in between it, so she could have said I'm at the market in Attic Street, and you wouldn't know.
Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her.
Doing a lot of leaps of logic here.
Shut up, brain. You are not helping.
Like, Why is the curse getting her the first thing? Why not? Or maybe she's stuffed in that trunk and there's a murderer behind the door, and if I turn around, oh god!
Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she?
In the trunk. Yeah. Go ahead.
What the hell was that?
The trunk.
Oh, that's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea, right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs.
Whoa!
Oh.
Backwater country? She's from an island. Right? Filipino is small enough to be considered an island, I think. Yeah.
I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. No. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity.
Backwater country?
Briar Realty could find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour around people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room.
Like, if nothing else, the be fucking realistic, you backwater country hick, like, or whatever they said, Rube? I don't remember. But, HR.
Yeah, seriously.
HR. Go to HR.
Yeah, that's not cool. Just a check. Huh? What's this? My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like a letter?
A letter?
Lying on the ground, just a couple of inches away from my feet.
Well, but that what the game is called.
Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up.
Yeah, why is country tied to ghost beliefs? Seconds, did you just call the Philippines a small island? I said it was an island. I said, is it small enough to be called an island? That's what I said.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how large does a place have to be before it goes from being an island to a country. I don't know what the distinction of landmass size is there.
Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today.
We're not country. Country is a designation we make. I meant, when does it stop being an island and becomes a continent? Essentially. Like, I assume way fucking bigger than... Because I don't... Like, Japan's not a continent. It's a country of islands. It's an archipelago, I believe. Or is it? Is archipelago specifically in a certain type of what? I don't know. I don't remember geography. I'm gonna stop talking before I look even stupider. It's not an island. Yeah, I'm sure it's a series of islands, but...
I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me?
Why in the fuck would you assume that?
Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her though, could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic.
Is this the scavenger hunt that she was planning?
The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'll fall apart if I so much as touch it.
Okay, the chat is telling me it's both are an archipelago. Okay.
All right.
So I'll just end this with one more thing of me being an idiot. For the longest time, I thought archipelago was archipelagio. I was a bit misled there.
But with great care, I open it and what I read shakes me to my core. Oh, yikes.
That's fine.
What? Oh my god. Nothing but the words "help me" fills the page. All of it seemingly written with a crimson shaded pen. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase just goes on and on until...
Well, I definitely don't think it is a pen. Send this to 5 people or else. It's a chain letter.
You know, when the title, with what I could have guessed when we started this game, I'm like, okay, we're gonna find a really.
Forgot it was a fucking chain letter.
I was assuming that was just gonna be a spooky letter, like explaining the history of the mansion or something, or basically like get out, turn around. I wasn't expecting a chain letter.
I was expecting, and this game has been brought to you by the letter Q. For I'm getting queasy. If you like retweet this and get a response back, or you're a stupid whore. Send this to 5 people or else.
Send this to 5 people or else.
So, okay.
Or else what? Or else what?
Whoever wrote this had a very steady hand, because like the help me's, aside from like, you know, a few bits and pieces of difference, are almost completely the same.
Yeah.
So I don't think that it was done in a state of panic or anything. And I would guess that probably it was done with paint, because that's not how blood dries. Anyway, don't ask how I know that.
As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing. No. Oh, please, no. My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. Oh, yikes.
Huh. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo. This person needs a fucking spa day.
Yeah. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covering in gaping wounds, with the skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things which one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of fear.
Spirit Halloween!
Lord, please help me.
Alright, what you doing?
See, I'm going by. I know I have to pick.
What you doing?
God, I don't want to look up because I don't want to see it. But at the same time, closing your eyes and praying is not going to do me any good either. This is definitely a cat version of fight or flight.
Uh-huh.
And I usually just kind of get the fuck out of the dodge.
Uh-huh.
But...
Okay, what we doing?
We're looking up. I need to face it. Whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I'll know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. So, with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upwards.
Sup, bitch?
Oh, God. No. But please, don't hurt me. Oh, that's not good. No!
You might want to have the both hands here. Mouse and keyboard.
Oh no. Without thinking, I scramble towards the door. I struggle to open it, but it won't budge. Stay away! Go away! Please, Lord! Make it go away! Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality dawns in. I'm locked in. Locked in with that thing. Let me out, Lord, please, let me out. It slowly approaches me as I wrench the doorknob violently back and forth.
God, can't sit. Tabsy? Whoa,
Oh,
goddamn.
no, damn it.
You probably got yourself killed just now.
Oh, shit.
Save the game, I guess.
All right, woof.
All right.
Panic. Yes.
Yeah, don't hit the window button.
I was just hitting buttons in a panic. I'm just like, keyboard.
Fool.
The door finally swings open, and I couldn't have been happier. Wasting no time, I leapt out the door and don't look back. The next step I take, I leap out the window. Fuck this shit. I can't do this.
Oh fuck, there's no pool down here.
My feet pound against the floor in rhythm with the loud, fasting beat of my heart.
And then a beat of my...
By the time I run past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase, my chest feels so tight like it's going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope. The feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me, and my shoe slips and I find myself falling. Until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. Oh no.
Hey!
My head grows fuzzy, and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
You take a tumble?
No. Go. Away. The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness.
Darkness imprisoning me, all that I see, all that I am. Other lyrics. Alright.
Game over, fam. That's it. That's
You
the
have
game.
to keep pressing space. Yep.
Oh, there we go. A buzz breaks the silence. I start to ruse, pulling into consciousness. Rouse, thank you. Pulled into consciousness against my own will. I've never felt this tired before. I just want to sleep, but the insistent buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up. Isabella? 5 more minutes, Becca.
So...
Yeah. I swat away at what is nudging persistently at my side. Come on. Can I just get a few extra minutes of sleep today? I promise I'll work hard once I'm up. A hand lightly taps my cheek, and something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. The icy sensation slowly spreads through the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling. Oh dear, is she alright? Isabella!
How do you
Gosh.
fall down the steps that badly while adrenaline filled? By being a clumsy dick. Like being a clumsy asshole, that's how you do it.
Yo, that would totally happen to me.
Yeah, you just fucking slip.
Yeah.
Just-
Gosh, can you hear me? Isabella? The fog immediately lifts from my mind the moment I've recognized the voice and my eyes snap open.
That fall on the stairs sent me back in time.
There, looking down at me, is Rose. Another woman loiters beside her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there's someone else with her. Rose's posture just screams worry, although she's keeping a straight face, or trying at least. I can't help but feel bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washes over me as soon as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds, until only a mind throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains. With a little assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. She hands me an ice pack and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed, if the light in the area indicates anything.
That's
you.
that was me.
Yeah.
All right, Isabella, where are we?
The Ermengarde Mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
It's just like, all right, she's fine. And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
15, 14, 13, 12, no, that's wrong. Why are we even doing this?
She's just checking if your injury is in... I don't know what to
I was
do.
gonna say, just bring in your Edgeworth voice.
Hello there. Now, do you want to do this one?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
I think she's like a socialite. She's like rich, if I remember correctly.
She's just checking if her injury is in any way serious. This time, I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's impossible to overlook her, what with the way she towers over us.
Hello, I'm like 18 foot tall.
And here I thought Rose is already tall. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews? But with how primly dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean in a suit, An expensive suit at that. The gloves alone must already cost a fortune. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us with an almost unreadable expression, before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't help but fold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I eye them both warily, but recite everything as she had asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance. Are you alright?
Exasperation soon replaces the dull ache. The memory's a little fuzzy, but the attic, and there was someone, Rose, in the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's just probably one of the cleaning crews. The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute...
No, not any of those. They're, I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Oh my lord, she's fucking crazy.
that face.
Oh.
Both Rose and the lady look at me like I've just grown another head. Did I say something weird?
Oh.
Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches on further.
The beauty of motion tweening.
It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. I should show this to some troublesome clients, or to just avoid trouble in general, she advised. It's also the same one.
They're moving in sync with their little bob up and down.
Yeah, I think they are.
All right, and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and okay, let's go. It's up to you.
It's also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale.
Don't mind the crazy lady, miss.
Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. She takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes it, and with as much patience as she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, the signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm going to ask again, are you really alright? What happened?
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic, and there's whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We're so gonna get in big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose. Perhaps it is a concussion.
Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
Blood just... the back of her head. Don't worry about that. That happens.